Good morning, good morning. Hello and welcome to the Morning Cuppa. Hi everybody, it's Tuesday. As we like to say here, it is terrific, thankful Tuesday. So come on in, I'm going to take a moment and share this, if I can find it. And let's get our family in here and start sharing some love together. All right, I did find it. So hello, everyone coming in. Would you just type in the messenger that you're here and let me know that you're watching? And then hit the share button. It's that simple. Just hit the share button and say hello and let people know that you're here. And it's a good time together in the morning. Okay. So let's get to it. How's everybody doing? One thing that we do here at Cuppa is a little check-in and just check on everybody, see what's going on, see if there's anything that's happening in your part of the world. Good morning, Pat Moss. Good morning, Kathy Hand. And we also like to breathe together. The breath is the connection. So there's 3 parts. You touch your heart center, because that brings your focus right to your heart. Then you slow down the breathing and fill your lungs completely. We have a tendency as humans to just do shallow breaths, but when you do the deep breathing and fill your lungs, your body responds to that. So we breathe in slowly and release it just as slowly, slowing everything down. And then with your next breath, you add in love. That's the secret ingredient. Good morning, Julie Kiss. Good morning, Deirdre. So adding in love to the heart, communicating from the heart to the brain that you are love. And then the next thing we do is affirmations, and we say that, we speak it. I am love. I am light. I am enough. I am worthy. I am a spark of the divine. Or you can just simply say, I am. And that in itself is a complete sentence. It says it all. I am. I'm here. I'm alive. I am well. I am happy. I am healthy. And I love myself. Loving yourself first allows you to love others. So bring the love into your heart and then shine it out into that next person, whoever you want to hold in your heart, and say, thank you. I love you. Gratitude and love, those are the highest vibrations. So that's where we go. We go up, up, up to the highest vibration that exists. And we've been doing those affirmations together as a group for 429 days. Thank you, Deirdre, for that. So how is everyone? I'm a bit cold this morning. I don't know about you, but I went to bed with a chill and I woke up still cold and didn't want to get out from under those covers, but I did. I crawled out. And now here we are having our family meeting this morning. So check in. Let me know how you're doing. Share what's happening in your part of the world. I know here in Colorado, we've had absolutely gorgeous weather for the last few days. It is so pretty when the sun is out, the sky is so blue and clear, and they have the little wispy clouds here that I just love to look at. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Sally and Tony. I'm so glad you're here. I hope that means that you're having a good morning, Sally. Jennifer, good morning to you. And cheers, everyone. I don't have my coffee. I've got water this morning. But I think my body is asking for more water right now. It's so important to keep hydrated, and especially I'm in a higher altitude, so it really asks for it. Oh, Deirdre, I am so glad as well that everything is working perfectly. That's what we're going to assume, that the angels are taking care of you. Okay, so what else is going on? Do you have anything at all to be grateful for? When we find one thing, other things just fall behind and show up and say, hey, how about me? So I'm grateful for beautiful weather. I'm grateful for friends that I'm surrounded by here in Colorado. Grateful for time with Dr. Ruth Anderson. She's very special to me, and she's getting ready to go away. Her daughter is graduating, and so she's going to be flying out with her family to participate in that graduation and getting her daughter settled in a new place. So I am surrounded by doggy love, and I'll be taking care of those little ones while she's away. Marty and Luke will be in Denver tomorrow evening. Oh, how sweet. They're going to love the weather. Kathy, the weather couldn't be more perfect this time of year. So I'm really glad that they're going to come in to that kind of environment. Sally was just informing in the Cuppa chat that my legs are finally waking up, even though it's a little at a time. It's a big difference this morning. And Kai let me know when he jumped on my thigh and sent all limbs flying into the air. Yes, you have to love the love of a dog. There's nothing like it. Absolutely. Tony's at rehab. Well, please give her our love. She's always here in spirit, as are you, Sally. Oh, yeah. Yeah, when those muscles, when you don't use them, they do atrophy, but they'll come back. They will come back. And I'm just so happy that you made it through that surgery. And now it's time for the real work to begin, the rehab work. So, Sally, I'm so glad you're here with us this morning. Deirdre's grateful for all the smiles I got back when I went to the store. Yeah, we get what we give. And if we give a grumpy face, then people are going to respond to that too. So I'm happy for you that you got some love back. Ruth and I were watching one of my favorite comedians last night. We watched a little thing that he did, and he was talking about dogs and different breeds of dogs, and the ones that seem to give more love and want to be attached to a people. And he calls those that are really, really loving and joyful and uplifting, he calls them 5-star love dogs. And Ruth, I think, has 3 definite 5-star love dogs. They just love to love. So anybody else have one of those or more that just, it's like they just exist to love, right? Good morning, Suzanne. I'm so glad you're here. And Sally's today, I'm grateful for my stubbornness and not giving up on myself, even though there were times I just wanted to totally give up and leave this world. That week after surgery was very trying emotionally. To where I am today is miles away from that person, and I'm grateful for that. So are we, Sally. And we had every confidence in you that you were going to come through this, and it's going to be amazing going forward. And Kathy says, that makes me happy. They have so many excursions planned, not to mention that big surprise for Marlena. Oh, that's right. It is that time of year, right? And so I'm so happy for Marlena. I'm happy for Luke and their little family that's being formed. And Brookie, good morning. Max and I had a sleepover at my dad's last night, so we're still here. Oh, well, please give your dad my love. And I'm just so glad that Max is there with his grandpa. Good morning, Andrea. Scooby's your 5-star love pup. Yes, he absolutely is, Kathy. Okay, well, we have a message from the angels, so we get to have story time this morning. Anybody ready for story time? And nudge somebody if they're not here. We don't have our Linda here yet. Somebody nudge Linda Lemieux. And I don't think Jennifer's here. Jennifer Langren. Who else are we missing? Maybe Gail Zimmerman. Who, Blue, I haven't seen come in yet, so let's wake Blue up. And Brookie says, oh, I had the sweetest visit from my Jinxie in my dream the other night. It felt so real. She was so happy and well. Jinxie was definitely a 5-star love kitty, wasn't she? So I just love that. I'm going to be using that, I think, when we were talking about animals and working with animals. There are 5-star love animals. She did, Brookie. She gave so much love. I loved little Jinxie. Still do love little Jinxie because none of them go away. They stay with us. They're part of us once they come into our lives. All right, so let's see what that message is. It was called Guarding the Sacred Temple of Your Mind. This is a very important message. And when we were talking about it, the angels and I just knew that this is something that needs to be a teaching. Oh, Suzanne, I'm so happy for you. That's awesome. And Sally, you were just talking to our Jean. Yeah, she sometimes graces us with her presence here on Cuppa, but we know that she's always here in spirit. And talk about 5-star love doggies. She definitely has 3 of those. All right, so guarding the sacred temple of your mind. Mahatma Gandhi said, I will not let anyone walk through my mind with their dirty feet. I so love that. I want to put that up somewhere where I can just always see it and be inspired by it. There are moments in life when a simple sentence holds an entire spiritual teaching within it. Gandhi's words stopped me in my tracks because they immediately took me back to my experiences in India. As I visited temples and sacred places, I learned quickly that one does not casually enter holy ground. Shoes are removed, feet are washed, energy is acknowledged. At first glance, this may seem like merely a cultural custom or a hygienic practice, but it's far deeper than that. In many traditions, the feet symbolize our connection to the earth and the journey of the soul. To cleanse the feet before entering a temple is to leave behind the dust of the world, the worries, the negativity, ego, anger, and heaviness gathered along the road of life. One enters sacred space consciously. I remember the quiet reverence that surrounded these moments. There was an understanding that the sacred deserved intention and respect. It made me reflect on how often we allow people to walk through the temple of our own minds, carrying fear, bitterness, criticism, gossip, and chaos. We open the doors of our spirit without discernment and then wonder why our peace feels disturbed. Our minds are sacred temples too. Every word we hear, every conversation we engage in, every image we absorb, and every thought we entertain leaves an energetic footprint. Some footprints bless us, others muddy the floors of our spirit. Gandhi's statement was not about judgment or superiority, it was about spiritual stewardship. It was a reminder that we have the right and responsibility to protect the holiness within us. Scripture echoes the same understanding in many ways. In the Bible, we read of the woman who washed the feet of Jesus with her tears and dried them with her hair. Such an act was not merely service, it was humility, surrender, reverence, and love. Across cultures and faiths, Washing the feet has symbolized purification, honor, and sacred connection. Perhaps the lesson is not only to be mindful of who enters our inner temple, but also to ask ourselves what kind of footprints we leave behind in the lives of others. Are we bringing peace or disturbance, compassion or judgment, light or heaviness? Dear angels, how do we guard ourselves against the impurities that can invade our sacred space? Dear ones, protecting your peace is not selfish. It is necessary. You cannot become vessels of healing while allowing negativity to continually flood your hearts and minds. Sometimes spiritual growth means lovingly closing the door to energies that dishonor the sacredness of your soul. Today, may you become more aware of the spaces you allow to occupy within you, that you allow others to occupy within you. May you cleanse your thoughts with prayer, compassion, gratitude, and love, and may every step you take upon this earth become one of reverence for the divine that lives within all beings. The angels whisper, "Beloved ones, your mind is sacred ground. Guard it tenderly. Not every voice deserves residence within your spirit. Wash away fear, resentment, and the dust of the world with love and awareness. Walk gently through the hearts of others and allow only those energies that honor your light to enter the temple of your soul." Today, I promise to follow what Gandhi said and not allow anything to muddy the sacred energy within me. You know, this is such an important teaching. I think I said that already, but it really is important to realize that, yes, these are human bodies, but within these bodies is our soul, and guarding it and everything that we allow in the door is so important to our spiritual growth, to how we show up in the world. There's a saying, an old saying back in the day, if somebody was behaving in that way of just blasting you with their negativity or their experiences, or they always were your sandpaper people, we called it renting space in our head. So who are you allowing to rent space in your head these days? Who is there that maybe you need to evict and get their energy out of your sacred space? And that was what I looked at. I'm like, this is so interesting to think of ourselves as a temple, and we are, and that's been said many times in scripture and in spiritual writing and teachings and preachings. So, yeah, who's taking up space inside of you that maybe you just need to do a good spring cleaning and get it out of there? All right, so let's see what else is going on and who else came in. Linda, we called you in here. We wanted you with us this morning, so I'm so glad that you're here. And what do you all think of this teaching from the angels, that we are sacred temples, and it's important to pay attention to who's renting that space that's up there that we're constantly aware of? Okay, so what's going on? So yes, Kai is a 5-star love animal, of course. And Lily, yeah, there's 5-star love cats. It's not just dogs. Oh, Sally, yeah, putting the nutrition back in your body is going to be important when you're recovering from something like what you've been through. A strange link between us and our pets. There's a reason for every animal that comes in our life. Everyone. They're not there just willy-nilly. They're there on purpose, and they're there to show that unconditional love. Sweet. Yeah, our cats respond to our energy. So do dogs. They respond to what's going on with us. And Kathy says, I love the metaphor of washing the feet. Gandhi's quote makes me giggle. I know, right? Yes, it was a light-hearted quote, but it just really hit this deep, deep spiritual message. Sally says, it's been a rough haul, but I will never give up. Yeah, just give yourself the grace. Let yourself heal more and more every day. And Linda says, I've recently done this with a relative, but still had to struggle with hurting someone else's feelings. Yeah, we have to really put ourselves first and take care of ourselves. It's important to do that emotionally. We do it physically, right? When we're hurting, when there's a pain, we take care of whatever's going on. So it's the same thing emotionally. Take care of yourself, get yourself to a good space emotionally, and whatever is supposed to happen with that other person or persons, that's their journey, and it's not for us to interfere. So if they're learning a lesson from how they interacted with you, then that's good. That's on their divine path. Good morning, Catherine Kovacs. And Deirdre said, this message is a game changer, especially if you had abusive handlers at the start of life. It should be taught in school. Know your worth course. Yes, absolutely, Deirdre. Yeah, know your worth. And so many children don't start out that way. They start out thinking they're supposed to be unseen, unheard, unloved. Suzanne says, I think sandpaper people or conflict makes us grow. Setting boundaries is a tough lesson. I finally am getting better at it. We have to, you guys, we have to get better at it. We have to allow grace. I just turned somehow my volume on. So we have to allow the grace that, if we don't take care of ourselves, who will? And so love yourself. Self first is not selfish. That's a quote that I don't even know where it came from or who said it first, but it's so true. We have to take care of ourselves, or we're not going to have any energy to give to others. We're not going to have any love to give to others if we're not sharing that love in our own hearts. All right, so Kuan Yin says, growing towards rebirth. She listened to the message, didn't she? It's easy to love the butterfly, a symbol of hope and emergence into new life. The path of the caterpillar may seem somewhat less blessed. Yet without the caterpillar, the butterfly cannot be. Accept that which is ending so you can open up and receive that which is beginning. This is the flow of life. And this is what we were just saying, right? Sometimes you have to let go. That's an ending. But then what happens is a new beginning, a new you, a new perspective. And for that other person or people as well, it's a new perspective for them. So, yeah, these messages are all coming to us as one message today. It's all flowing together. And Yogananda, from his daily spiritual diary, today is the 12th of May. Yogananda says, saintliness is not dumbness. Divine perceptions are not incapacitating. The active expression of virtue gives rise to the keenest intelligence. Wow. Yeah. When we are discerning about who we're letting in to our sacred space, what kind of energy that we're paying attention to, that's emotional intelligence. That's spiritual intelligence. That's us saying, I honor that I am a spark of the divine. I honor that I am worthy of having joy and peace, happiness, everything that's good and wonderful. I am worthy of having that. Okay, so yeah, I love the feedback with all of this. that it's touching you or it's creating and opening a space of deeper understanding for you when we look at the necessity of cleaning our own minds, sweeping it out, clearing out that which we have rented space to, and saying, no, you're not welcome to be in my head anymore. I love that. All right. Whispers of Joy. Are y'all loving this book as much as I am? This is a 5-star child right here, a 5-star love child, our little Max. He is our poster child for joy. So let's do a couple of angel whispers this morning. Just give me a page and I'll see what jumps out on that page. And let me get a sip while you all are choosing the page for me to read from. I know, Suzanne. He is the sweetest child. I can't wait to see him. He will be there at our gathering in October. And I'm so happy that little family is going to be with us. Page 37, Suzanne says. So let me get to that one. We urge you to lay down your burdens and let love fill the spaces where pain once divided or once dwelled and divided. Can you hear us now? We are calling you to rise, to step into the sunlight of your own divinity, to reclaim the joy that is your birthright. Today, we invite you to take a deep breath and let go. Release the past. Release the past into the arms of the divine. Choose love. Choose peace. Choose healing. The light within you is far too beautiful to be dimmed by bitterness. You were created to shine. And what happens when we allow some of that negativity, some of that sandpaper energy in, it dulls our shine. So, time to evict. That's still the message that's coming through. Time to clean house and let go of anything other than love. If there's any energy that you are allowing into your head, just say, Say, nope, no, thank you. I choose love. I choose joy. I choose peace. I choose healing, because that's what will happen. Once you get rid of that energy out of your life, you become more peaceful and loving and kind and joyful. All right. Thank you, Suzanne, for that. And Andrea, page 14, we are going to. Be the promise you made to your soul before you were born, to love, to grow, to shine. Never trade your divine truth for temporary approval. You are all you've got, and you, beloved, are more than enough. All right, so somebody mentioned the people who may be hurt when we step away, when we protect our own energy. There may be those that don't understand. There may be those that think that you're being cruel or cold as you take care of your own energy. So I think this addresses that. Never trade your divine truth for temporary approval. We call to us those that are going to help us through our journey and help us grow, help us learn, help us to really benefit from experiences. So if everything was just lovey-dovey and everybody was kind and sweet and walked on tiptoes around us so they didn't hurt our feelings, we wouldn't learn some of those deeper lessons. So the same for those that you're thinking that you might upset if you step away from them. They need to learn through experiences, whatever their lesson was. Maybe it's a lesson in trust. Maybe it's a lesson in compassion or how we treat others. So we can't worry about anybody else's journey. We have to really stay the course of our own journey. And how are we showing up? What are we doing to honor the spirit being that's us that came into the world? And the worry about other people, that's a human thing. That's worrying about somebody liking us, right? So people pleasing is definitely not in our agenda when we come here. That's something that we learn as we grow from caregivers and those usually with good intention, but they teach us to people please and be kind and be nice, right? Be good to others, and which is good because it's good to be good to others, but not at the expense of your own peace of mind and your own joy and your own self-worth. And Andrea says, beautiful, profound messages, whispers, and teachings today. I'm so enjoying the theme. Yeah, it is. It's absolutely beautiful to have this kind of inspiration and teachings from the angels, isn't it? Tomorrow night, we will be looking at the fourth ray of light, and the ascended master for the fourth ray is Serapis Bey. And some of you may not be familiar with this being that lived many lifetimes. And he is all about discipline. And I think that's where we're going with this message is our own self-discipline of cleaning house, of taking care of our own house. This is our house, our temple that we are in, and honoring it and setting boundaries. Because when we set those boundaries, sometimes people do get upset. But again, that may be their lesson. Maybe they need discipline in their own lives. So tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern, we're going to look at the fourth ray of light, the white ray. And some people may be born under that white ray, so you're getting that message more clearly. Some people need to step into that white ray energy to learn more about boundaries and discipline. Vaishali, oh my gosh, my heart is happy to see you here today. We've had a great reunion this morning. Sally's in, we haven't seen her in a while. And now Vaishali, my dear friend, says just what I needed to hear. And thank you. Oh, sweet one. I'm so glad that you showed up for Cuppa this morning. And yeah, these messages today they're very inspiring to help us grow in our spirituality. So thank you to everyone who came in and everyone who interacted. And thank you for those who chose those 2 pages for the whispers so that we could go a little bit deeper, right? All right, it is prayer time. So if you have something that we can lift you up for today, just put it in the comments. You don't have to give the details even. If you just say, please pray for me, then we know we're lifting you for whatever is in your heart and in your life that needs to be lifted up. All right, so Deirdre, thank you for giving us our daily prayer. So beautiful. We pray every day for all humans on this earth, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, bringing more attention to human trafficking, more attention to our children who are our future, support for all families living with addiction, our troops, especially those who are deployed and away from loved ones, all countries and their leaders, for them to make the very best decision of guiding their people. For me and my family, and thank you for that, for any traveling P's. So anyone on the roads, and I'm so grateful for your prayers as I traveled this last leg of my journey to get to Colorado. It was kind of intense at times. Linda, please send me prayers, and thanks so much. Absolutely, Linda. We got you in our arms. We're lifting you and your family and anything that's happening in your life. We lift you up in prayer. Okay, so let's remember those who are not here this morning from our P family. Both of our Jeans, our Auntie Jean, our Blue Jean, Jennifer, I don't think we've seen her yet, and anyone who may be going through struggles and trials. I haven't seen Barbara or Kim or Darlene. So anybody that is maybe struggling during this day, facing a challenge, we lift you up. Whether you're here present with us or you'll be watching us later on the replay, or you're just having that day where you need to seclude and just be by yourself. Just know that we love you, we're thinking of you, and we hold you tight. All right, so let's go into our heart with the prayers. Breathing in the light, opening, softening our energy, releasing anything that was taking space in our mind, holding us back from our magnificence. And let's call on the Creator, who I call God. Doesn't matter the name. It's the essence of you reaching out that's important. So God, we do come to you with open arms and open hearts. We want to thank you for being that presence in our life that gives us love, that gives us freedom, that gives us light. And thank you for loving us so much that you infused us with that energy of being a spark and helping us to see the importance of keeping that spark alive, keeping it growing every day. Thank you for the divine. Thank you for Mother Mary, our Divine Mother. Thank you for Jesus. Thank you for the Holy Spirit that nudges us and keeps us on track. God, I just want to thank you for those in our lives who show up to bring us to a good teaching about who we are and what we're all about, helping us to grow spiritually, emotionally, spiritually, and help us to always recognize that we are worthy. We're worthy of love. We're worthy of abundance. God, I pray for those who are struggling in any way. I thank you for those who have come through a fire and maybe had surgery or some other treatment and are now recovering from that. Thank you for this earth planet that we have inhabited. We lift up our Mama Gaia. We ask for strength for this earth plane. We ask for peace to fall among those who are inhabiting Gaia. And we ask for more honor and more respect toward each other so that we can have that peace. Help us, God, to realize the importance of holding space in our heart for everyone who is struggling in some way, facing a fire, facing a challenge. And God, I just ask right now a blessing on each person hearing these words, each one that's here, that's gathered together. I speak peace. I call in that peace that passes all understanding, and I send that forward. Just receive, just open your heart and receive this peace that's flowing in. Receive the healing energy flowing forth from the greatest healer, the master healer, Jesus. Just let him touch your heart. Just reach out and hold the hand of the person next to you. We're all gathered in a circle together, bringing these prayers. So touch somebody's hand. Touch their heart with a smile, with an I love you, with gratitude. And let's all lift our vibration upward to thank our Creator, to ask that love and light is shown on our hearts, that whatever is needed in our life, we receive for our best and highest good. So right now, just feel into that energy, the energy of love. Just allow it. Soften your heart. If there's maybe something that has been touched and sanded down that shine, just know that God can replace that shine. Just allow. You are beautiful, and aren't we all beautiful as we shine our lights into the world? That spark that's within us is pure, unconditional, 5-star love. We are 5-star humans in shining our love out into the world. Thank you, God, for answered prayer. Thank you for miracles. We love you. We honor you as the giver of all life and the giver of all love. Om Shanti, Om Peace, and Amen. Oh, and our Grace Isis, good morning to you coming in during our prayer time. And Julie Kiss, thank you. Prayers for all in need. So let's go up. We lifted up during that prayer. Let's do it now. Physically up, up, up. And get up and dance. Get up and move your body to the song by Leo and our dear Brookie and little Max chiming in. So let me pull up the song. And share it out there and share your love. Thank you. I love you. Those are the words we say to each other every day. Well, let's go into our hearts. Hand on your heart center. And slow down your breathing.
Higher and higher and higher, yeah. Beyond the clouds, past the sun, that's where we're headed. And by the power of the Spirit, guided by purpose, raising consciousness. Up, 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 we gonna raise the vibe. High and high, till we touch the sky. We don't need no wings to fly. Up, 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 we gonna raise the vibe. High and high, set your intentions. We off to another dimension. Up, we go. And love lead the way. Up, we go. No time to hesitate. Up, we go. And it feels so good. Up, we go.
Let's breathe in love. Breathe that love out into the world.
There was a time when
Indeed, Max. Up, up, up. That's where we're going. That's where we went today. And thank you all for being here. And thank you for your words of gratitude and appreciation. I so appreciate the angels every day teaching us, holding us, guiding us, nudging us forward in our journey. Stay in your hearts, stay blessed, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for Hump Day. Boy, this week's going fast. All right.